So good morning, each and everyone. So I am Alejandro Sanico, and I'm going to discuss about the literary devices, approaches to literary appreciation, stages in literary appreciation, importance of literary appreciation, and literary appreciation in prose. So first, let's talk about the literary devices. So what are literary devices? Okay, so literary devices are tools or techniques that are used to make the writing more interesting, clear, and meaningful. So below are the devices that writer use to make the writing more interesting, clear, and meaningful. So first is the metaphor. So metaphor is a figure of speech that compares to different things by saying one thing is another without using like or as. For example, time is a thief. Next is simile. So simile is a figure of speech that compares to different things using the words like or as. For example, she is as brave as a lion. Next is symbolism. So symbolism is when something is used to represent a deeper meaning or idea. So, for example, a dove represents peace. Next is imagery. So, imagery is when words are used to create a picture in your mind using your senses, sight, sound, smell, taste, or touch. For example, the warm golden sun shone brightly on the soft sand. Lastly is the personification. So personification is giving human qualities or actions to non-human things. For example, the wind whispered through the trees. So these devices help to convey deeper meaning in literature. Now let's talk about the approaches to literary appreciation. So what is approaches to literary appreciation? So these are the different ways of understanding and analyzing in a literary work to see its deeper meaning and value. So first is contextual approach. So consider historical and cultural background. Next is structural approach. So it focuses on structure of the text. Next is thematic approach. So it examines the main message or theme. Next is stylistic approach. So it analyzes language and writing style. Next is stages of literary appreciation. So what is stages in literary appreciation? So it starts with reading and understanding, then analyzing, meaning and techniques, and finally formal a personal interpretation and appreciation of the text. So first is enjoyment of reading. So it is meant that it's when you like reading because it's fun, exciting, or makes you feel good. Next is understanding the text. So it is when you read and clearly get the meaning of the words or message in the text. And third is emotional connection with the story. So it is when a story makes you feel same emotions as the character, like happiness, sadness, or excitement. Fourth is self-discovery. So through literature, it is when a story helps you understand your feelings, values, and who you are. Next is understanding social issues. So it is when you learn about problems in the community like poverty, bullying, or injustice. Next is appreciation on literary style and artistry. So it is when you are like the way a story, the way it is written, including the language, style, and creativity. So now let's go to importance of literary appreciation. So what is what is the importance of literary appreciation? So the importance of literary appreciation means understanding and valuing literature so you can enjoy stories, learn from them, and gain deeper meaning about life, people, and society. So first is literary appreciation help readers. Why? Because appreciation helps readers understand enjoy and value what they are reading by looking beyond the words to the deeper meaning of message. Next is understanding literature more deeply. So it is I conclude that understanding literature more deeply means going beyond just reading the words and really grasping the meaning, themes, emotions, and message beyond the story. Next is it develops critical thinking. It means that learning how to think carefully and logically questions ideas and make good decisions based on reasoning, not just opinions. Next is improve interpretation skill. So improve interpretation skill means getting better at understanding and explaining the meaning of things, especially what you read or see. Next is appreciate artistic expressions. So it means recognizing and enjoying how artistic show ideas, feelings, and beauty through creative work like stories, poems, music, or art. Next is recognizing the value of literary. So it works means understanding why stories, poems, and other writings are important and meaningful in learning and life. Now let's talk about the literary appreciation in prose. So what is literary appreciation in prose? So it means that it is reading prose and knowing its meaning, ideas, and feelings while also enjoying how it is written. So in appreciating prose, readers focus on. So first is stories development. So it means how a story grows and unfold from beginning to end. Next is characters and their roles. So characters are the people in the story, and the roles are what they do and what they are important in the story. Next is the setting and context. So it is knowing where, when, and in what situation the story happened, so you can understand it better. Next is themes and message. So this it is the theme that what the story is about, and the message is what you should learn from it. Next is author's language and style. So it is the words and expressions the author uses in writing, especially the way author writes, how they tell the story, like simple, formal, or emotional writing. So this helps the readers to better understand the deeper meaning of the prose. So, in conclusion, literary appreciation deepens understanding on literature. It involves analyzing elements like plot, theme, style, and literary devices. So, through appreciation, readers recognize the meaning and the beauty of prose. That's all.